Hello guys, welcome to the video lecture on Introduction to Accounting. So our topic in today's video is about closing ledger account and drawing balances of ledger account. Now let's understand it through an example. Now this is a ledger account. So in this ledger account, the following entries has been recorded. On the debit side, we find there are 3 entries, and on the credit side, there are 2 entries. On the debit side, the respective amounts are 15,000, 5,000 and 15,000. Whereas the credit side, it's 10,000 and 20,000. So this is a typical posting which has been done from a journal to a ledger, and these are the 5 items which are recorded, 3 on the debit side and 2 on the credit side. Now step 1 is to understand the total of the debit and the credit column, and we require to check which side is more. Now we see that the debit column is 35,000 where the credit column is 30,000, which means to say that the debit side is higher compared to the credit side. Therefore, as per the rule, we require to write the same total on the credit side. So when we have got 35,000 on the debit side, we also have written the same total on the credit side. If we check the credit side, there are 2 entries. One is of 10,000 and 20,000. And since we have made a total of 35,000, so we see a gap of rupees 5,000. So now we write the difference of 5,000 rupees on the credit side by writing by balance CD. CD means carried down, and the date on which you require to record this is on the closing date of the month. And you require to draw the balance on the opening date of the next month by writing to balance BD, the same amount, rupees 5,000. So the CD balance, that is the carried down balance, will be on the closing date of the month, whereas the brought down balance will be as on opening date of the month. Let's understand with another example. Now here we also again have 3 entries on the debit side and 2 entries on the credit side. But if we try to calculate the total of debit and credit, we find that the credit total is on a higher side. It's 30,000, whereas the debit total is 22,000. So there is a gap of rupees 8,000. Therefore, on the closing date of the month, on the debit side, we write to balance CD carried down and carried down to the opening date of the next month by writing by balance BD 8,000 rupees. Let's understand with another example. Now in this particular example, we find only 1 entry on the debit side for rupees 15,000 and there is no entry on the credit side. Now since there are no entry on the credit side, therefore the debit column is 15,000 and we write the same amount, rupees 15,000, on the credit side. So since there is no amount on the credit side, the entire amount of rupees 15,000 is the balance amount. So we write by balance CD as on the closing date of the month, and we bring down to the opening date of the next month to balance BD rupees 15,000. So I hope you have understood how the ledger posting required to be done and how we draw the balance of a ledger account. Till then, thank you. Have a nice day.